Alright everybody, welcome back to my Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection 30th Anniversary Special, in which, as you can see, we're going to play another game on the CD-ROM, and this time I picked the 2003 PC version of Jeopardy, which I know Matthew V21688 currently has a run for that game going on, a lot of games going for it, and he's done very well. But I'm playing this game as part of a special right now. So let's see if I can put how good I can put my knowledge to the test, or how well I can put my knowledge to the test. Yes, please. Play Jeopardy 2003? Yes. Most importantly, let's have a great game. See if we can pull off a win here. Or let's go into here. Let's click that. Alright, now we're making progress here. Notice we didn't have to wait a long time. That's cool. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's set things up before we begin our game. Normal game, okay? So how many people out there? Player one?
The name is Aubrey.
Player one, here's your buzz-in key. Let's get this show on the road.
Yes, let's.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Here he is, the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you very much, Johnny. Hey, it's time for Jeopardy! So good luck to all our players.
Alright, I'm ready. Let's go.
The first round categories are as follows. You're the man now, dog. Women and song. 10 years later. World cities.
Oh, okay.
What's cooking?
Good question.
The literary world.
Alright.
Player one, you start us off.
The literary world for 200.
His novel Lord Jim uses the term cat's paws for breezes that ruffle the surface of the sea.
Player three.
Who is Joseph Conrad?
Exactly.
The literary world for 400?
Of Lord Poop of Pelham, Lord Scroop of Masham, or Lord Surly of Sneer, the one in Henry V.
Player one.
Who is Lord Scroop of Masham?
Hey, you're correct.
The literary world for 600, please.
The book of Leviticus says of an evildoer, the people of the land shall stone him with these.
Player three.
What are stones?
Precisely.
Makes the most sense.
Pick again.
The literary world for 800.
In 1741, Calvinist Jonathan Edwards gave his fiery sermon entitled Sinners in the Hands of This.
Player two.
What is an angry god?
That's right. And you seem to know your literature.
Let's try You're the Man Now, Dog for 200.
The name of this long-eared hound that tracks by scent also means a person who is a determined pursuer.
Player one.
What is a bloodhound?
Exactly.
I'm a man now, dog, for 400.
This term for a small dog held on a seated person's legs also applies to a man who does others' bidding.
Player one.
What is a lapdog?
Yes.
You're the man now, dog, for 600.
Lassie could tell you that the Shetland sheepdog is a miniature version of this breed.
Player one.
What is a collie?
Exactly.
You're the man now, dog, for 800, please.
According to the AKC, a poodle can be no taller than 10 inches to compete as this type.
Player one.
What is a toy poodle?
Hey, you're correct.
You're the man now, dog, 1,000.
You could say, "You're the dog now, man," to King Charles II, for whom a small breed of this dog was named.
Nobody?
Uh-uh.
What we were looking for was this.
Spaniel. Okay. Literary World 1000.
C.S. Lewis chronicled this fantasy world in 7 books, beginning with The Lion, The Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Player 1.
What is Narnia?
Definitely.
10 years later for 200.
In 1959, he was president of the Screen Actors Guild. 10 years later, he was governor of California.
Player 1.
Who is Ronald Reagan?
Precisely. Pick again.
10 years later, 400.
In 1910, there were 46 U.S. states. 10 years later, there were this many.
Player 1.
What is 48?
Definitely.
10 years later for 600.
In the 82-83 season, 60 Minutes was the #1 rated TV show in the United States. 10 years later, this was #1.
Player 1.
What is 60 Minutes?
Exactly.
10 years later for 800.
In 1978, Bob Greasy was the starting quarterback for the Dolphins. 10 years later, it was this man.
Player 1.
Who is Dan Marino?
He's the one we were looking for. Yes.
10 years later, 1000.
In 1810, Napoleon was at the height of his power. 10 years later, he was on this island.
Player 1.
What is St. Helena?
Precisely.
Okay.
Pick again.
What's cooking for 200?
After she cooked an omelet on a book review show, WGBH created The French Chef for her.
Player 1.
What are fettuccine?
Hey, you're correct.
What's cooking 400?
After she cooked an omelet on a book review show, WGBH created The French Chef for her.
Player 1.
Who is Julia Child?
Precisely. Pick again.
What's cooking for 6?
A type of endive and a type of waffle take their names from this European country.
Player 1.
What is Belgium?
Yes.
Maple syrup or molasses can be used to form sticky balls of this puffy corn snack food.
Player 1.
What is popcorn?
Exactly.
What's cooking 1000?
This fitness guru, who grew up big in Louisiana, urges one should eat to live, not live to eat.
Player 1.
Who is Richard Simmons?
Definitely.
Women in Song for 200.
Her #1 hits include Like a Prayer and Like a Virgin.
Player 1.
Who is Madonna?
Exactly.
Women in Song for 4.
In 1989, this Miami Sound Machine singer released her first solo album, Cuts Both Ways.
Player 1.
Who is Gloria Estefan?
Yes.
Women in Song for 600.
In 1987, this Queen of Soul became the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Player 1.
Who is Aretha Franklin?
Precisely. Pick again.
Women in Song for 800.
Kurt Cobain's widow, she co-starred in the movie The People vs. Larry Flint.
Player 1.
Who is Courtney Love?
That's who we were looking for.
Women in Song 1000.
In 1997, this singer of You Were Meant for Me won the American Music Award for New Pop Rock Artist.
Player 1.
Who is Jewel?
Exactly.
World Cities for 200.
Krung Thep, the Thai name for this largest city in Thailand, means City of Angels.
Player 1.
What is Bangkok?
Hey, you're correct.
400.
When Pizarro founded this Peruvian capital city in 1535, he called it the City of Kings, not the City of Beans.
Player 1.
What is Lima?
Precisely. Pick again.
600.
Named for a U.S. president, it's Liberia's most populous city.
Player 1.
What is Monrovia?
That's the spot exactly.
800.
It's the capital of Brazil.
Player 1.
What is Brasilia? And the last clue is mine
Precisely.
because it is the Daily Double.
Pick again. Answer? The Daily Double.
All in.
Did you make your wager, please?
Oh, this Indian city's writers' building on Dalhousie Square once housed the British East India Company's clerks.
Player 1.
What is Calcutta?
Exactly.
$28,800 is given the Jeopardy round.
Okay, that's it for the Jeopardy round. Now we're going to take a quick look at the scores. You're in first place all alone, Player 1. Player 2, you're in last place, but you do get to start things off first in Double Jeopardy. You're still in the thick of it, Player 3. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy. Here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy round. It's your dime. Things I wish I'd said. Them's fightin' words. Really big. TV cartoons. And our last category, playing politics.
Yuck.
Let's go for Things I Wish I'd Said for 400.
In 1983, he said, "We at Chrysler borrow money the old-fashioned way. We pay it back."
Player 1.
Who is Lee Iacocca?
That is incorrect.
My butt.
Player 3.
Who is Lee Iacocca?
Did I misspell it?
Definitely.
Might have misspelled it.
Things I wish I'd said for 800.
Attributed to Samuel Goldwyn. Any man who goes to one of these people ought to have his head examined.
Player 1.
What is a psychiatrist?
Exactly.
Things I wish I'd said 12.
Touch a scientist and you touch a child, said this Martian Chronicles author.
Player 3.
Who is Ray Bradbury?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Things I wish I'd said for 1,600.
John Buchan defined this kind of skeptic as a man who has no invisible means of support.
Is that it? Anyone?
No.
This is what we
An
wanted.
atheist.
I'd like really big for 400.
It's the nearest capital city to the really big tombs seen here.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player 1.
What is Cairo?
That's the spot exactly.
Really big 800. Or 1,200, I
Growing
guess.
over 20 feet, it's the largest predatory fish.
Player 2.
What is the great white shark?
Yeah.
Precisely.
I meant to pick the $800 clue.
Pick again.
That's okay.
I'll try It's Your Dime for 400.
This man, who died in 1945, is immortalized on the coin.
Player 1.
Who is Franklin Delano Roosevelt?
Hey, you're correct.
It's your dime, 800.
The word dime comes from a Latin word for this number.
Player 1.
What is 10?
Precisely. Pick again.
The edge has 118 reeds, one fewer than this current coin.
Player 1.
What's a quarter?
Definitely.
It's your dime, 16.
8.33% of the dime is this metal. The rest is copper.
Player 1.
What is zinc?
No. I'm sorry. Anybody? Player 2.
What is nickel?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
I'll try TV cartoons for 400.
This ought to be easy.
This modern Stone Age family was from the town of Bedrock. They're a page right out of history.
Player 1.
Who are the Flintstones?
Yes.
TV cartoons, 800, please.
According to the theme song, this bumbling Tarzan-like hero needs to watch out for that tree.
Player 1.
Who is George of the Jungle?
Exactly.
TV cartoons for 12.
He will sleep till noon, but before it's dark, he'll have every picnic basket that's in Jellystone Park.
Player 1.
Who's Yogi Bear?
Yes.
TV cartoon 16.
This woodpecker was always causing trouble.
Player 1.
Who is Woody Woodpecker?
Exactly.
TV cartoons 2000.
This ape is for sale. Won't you buy him, take him home, and try him?
Player 1.
Who is Magilla Gorilla?
Hey, you're correct.
It's your dime for 2000.
The branches on the back are from an olive tree, and this other one whose name also begins with an O.
Player 1.
What's an oak tree?
Precisely. Pick again.
Really big, 800.
Longer than 2 football fields, this airship was launched at Friedrichshafen, Germany in 1936.
Player 1.
What is the Hindenburg?
Definitely.
Really big for 1600.
Greenland is more than 2.5 times the size of this next largest island.
Player 1.
What is New Guinea?
Exactly.
Really big for 2000.
Answer? The Daily Double.
The video, too.
Did you make your wager, please?
39,200.
With its supporting roots and trunks, a single one of these trees in India covers some 3 acres.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player 1.
What is a banyan tree?
Yes.
Things I wish I'd said 2000.
P.G. Wodehouse defined it as the only one real cure for gray hair. It was invented by a Frenchman.
Player 3.
What is the guillotine?
Guillotine.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Them's fightin' words for 400.
Body parts you attempt to remove when knocking someone's block off.
Player 1.
What is the head?
Yes.
Them's fighting words, 800.
A rough struggle like the one in a football game after the ball is snapped.
Player 1.
What's a fumble?
Oh, that's incorrect.
Louis.
Player 2.
What is a scrimmage?
Oh, yeah,
Exactly.
scrimmage.
Okay. Playing politics for 400.
Yeah.
A former Secretary of Housing and Urban Development and Bob Dole's running mate in 1996.
Player 3.
Who is Jack Kemp?
Yes.
Playing politics for 800.
Harvey Gantt, Charlotte's first black mayor, has twice lost to this man for a North Carolina Senate seat.
Player 2.
Who is Jesse Helms?
Precisely. Pick again.
Let's try Them's Fightin' Words for 1200.
Thank you.
Boxing announcer Michael Buffer is known for the injunction, "Let's get ready to do this."
Player
What
1.
is Rumble?
Definitely.
Them's fighting words, 1600.
It means to stick something with glue, or to stick your fist in someone's jaw.
Player 1.
What is paste?
Exactly.
The Supreme Court has ruled that fighting words are not protected by this amendment.
Player 1.
What is the First Amendment?
Hey, you're correct.
Playing politics for 12.
Answer? The Daily Double. Did you make your wager, please?
600 only. I
In
don't feel too comfortable with
1956, this Tennessee senator lost a vote for nomination to be vice president. His son did better in 1992.
Player 1.
Who was Gore?
Precisely. Pick again.
This Pennsylvania senator and heir to a ketchup fortune died in a 1991 plane crash.
Player 1.
Who was Hines?
Hey, you're correct.
Last one.
And now to finish off the round.
This GOP candidate weakened the Democratic Party's hold on the South when he carried 5 southern states in 1964.
Player 3.
Who is Barry Goldwater?
That's who I was thinking, but oh well.
Definitely.
That's the end of the Double Jeopardy round. Let's check out the scores once again. Player 1, you've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy. You're still in the thick of it, Player 3. Player 2, there's a lot of game left.
No, there's not. There's just Final Jeopardy.
Time now for Final Jeopardy. I'll show you the category and give you a few seconds to think about your wager.
Mind your business.
Go ahead. Make your wager.
Player 2, your wager, please. Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 1, please make your wager.
Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
Liquid Organic Cleaner was the first product sold by this firm that developed from the American Way Association.
Let's see how everyone did.
Your question, Player 2. Sorry, that's incorrect. How much did it cost you? Your question, Player 3. Sorry, that's wrong. How much did it cost you? Your question, Player 1. That's right. And your wager was?
Congratulations to our big winner.
Player 1.
See you all for the next game. We'll be right back.
Thanks for playing Jeopardy. Hope you had a good time. So long, everybody.
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's just get a few details out of the way before we start our game.